Backstage on Radio Nova.
Yet to come on the show, Electric Six frontman Dick Valentine will be joining me backstage, and Knockanstockan festival band, the Hot Sprockets, are in the live room in a moment. But first, there was one item of news that just bowled me over this week. There was excitement overload on Wednesday evening when supergroup Temple of the Dog announced that they're reforming for their first ever tour. Their self-titled debut album is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and the band, comprising of Chris Cornell and Pearl Jam members Mike McCready, Stone Gossard, Jeff Ament and drummer Matt Cameron, who has performed with both Pearl Jam and Soundgarden, decided that they would go out on tour for their first time ever. They're playing 5 dates in the States in November. And when I posted this on the Radio Nova Facebook page on Wednesday night, it certainly rang true that you also shared my enthusiasm. I think the last time I checked the post, over 500 of you liked the music news post. This is very, very exciting news. Now, I've seen both Pearl Jam and Soundgarden, but obviously, well, no one has seen Temple of the Dog, so it would just be worth the trip, really, over to the States to see them live, especially in the grunge capital of Seattle. So I thought that I just had to play music from these incredible musicians. From Temple of the Dog, this is Hunger Strike, which of course features vocal contributions from Eddie Vedder. You're tuned to Radio Nova.
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence, but I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. Yeah, but it's on the table, the fire's cooking, and the farming babies with slaves are working. The blood is on the table and the mouths are choking. But I'm going hungry. Yeah. I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence.
Song Hunger Strike from Temple of the Dog and featuring Eddie Vedder on vocals with Chris Cornell. Actually, I saw Chris Cornell perform that one live at the Olympia when he was here a little bit earlier this year. It was just spine-tingling, amazing stuff. So maybe I might bump into you on the plane on the way over to one of their gigs in November. It's Sinéad Ní Mhórdha with you here on Radio Nova. Now it is time to move on to this.
Backstage
on Radio Nova.
Live Room.
So, Knockanstockan Festival kicked off yesterday, and one of the acts playing the festival today are the brilliant rock and roll outfit by the name of the Hot Sprockets. They mix up MC5 with John Spencer blues explosion and a good dose of Americana and folk. They're incredible live. The Five Piece actually got to play at Glastonbury this year. In fact, they got to play 4 gigs over 4 days, and they have referred to Knockanstockan as one of their favourite festivals. So this is a great medley that they performed for Backstage and recorded here at the Nova Studios. This is the Hot Sprockets with their medley of AC/DC's TNT and JJ Cale's Cocaine. This is Radio Nova.
Yeah, this is the Hot Sprockets.
Yeah.
It is.
This is tea and cocaine.
Oh.
TNT
Tea and cocaine.
and
TNT
cocaine.
cocaine.
Let's kick it.
Woo.
Backstage on Radio Nova.
Electric Six are a 6-piece band from Detroit. Their music is a brand of rock music which is infused with elements of garage disco, punk rock, new wave and metal. The band made recognition back in 2003 with their singles Danger High Voltage and Gay Bar, and subsequently recorded 11 full-length albums. And joining me now ahead of his one-man acoustic show at Dublin's Academy 2 is Electric Six frontman Dick Valentine. Thanks so much for joining me on the show today. Now, with Detroit being home to phenomenal rock bands such as MC5, the Von Bonnies, the White Stripes, Detroit Cobras. Coming from Detroit yourself, how did the music aspect synonymous with the area influence you?
Well, I grew up in the Detroit suburbs, so yeah,
didn't really get into rock and roll. I'm a late bloomer in pretty much everything in life, so I didn't really go. I didn't really get down to the Cats corridor until my 20s, really, and
Really?
started hanging out down there, and I got the band together, and I'm also oblivious, so I wasn't really aware that I was in ground zero for a lot of that stuff at the time. Still oblivious to this day.
But come here, so what was the change? What was the shift that happened that got you hooked into rock and roll?
Well, I was always into 80s music, I listened to like Duran Duran and stuff like that, and so that was the direction I was coming from. And then, the people that, when I got the band together, just some guys that I went to high school with, they were more guitar oriented, and so it was because of them that I got kind of pulled into that scene and have guitars around me now. I've since learned to play guitar and have a bit more of an understanding of what it's all about. But I've just been surfing a wave against my will.
You're enjoying that wave, though, aren't you? Enjoying riding that
I'm having
wave.
a blast. It's great. Music has given me everything, and if by everything you mean $62,000 a year, then yes.
Okay, then, just to round it up just a bit. But yeah, it's amazing that you came from that pop side of things and then you embraced guitar and rock and roll in such a way. Because when you guys came out with the debut album Fire and then, of course, Danger, High Voltage, Gay Bar, it was such a sonic assault. And when I was DJing in Whelan's, everyone used to go insane. The music just evoked in people some kind of raw spirit. So what was it that helped connect that rock and roll?
I'm not very rock and roll myself. I play by the rules. I send in my rent on time.
No, you don't. You're lying.
I do. I completely do. And so I just kind of hang around people who make those sounds, and I'm just kind of there. I'm just kind of I put window dressing on something that has nothing to do with me. But at the same time, here I'm still here 15 years later, and I'm wet with salivation. Coming to Dublin. I mean, that's why I'm doing this acoustic tours. I'm not really rock and roll. I'm much more of a kind of Chris Christopherson.
Ooh, we like that. See, tell us about the show. It sounds like an amazing, it's kind of a stripped down acoustic sing-along thing. So what will the whole show contain?
It's much more intimate. I try to tell a lot of stories. I try to make friends. I try to save money, so I'll probably be desperately asking for somebody's house or couch to stay on. I try to ingratiate myself into other people's lives, and what I've found in 15 years of doing this is some people have a lot of money, and you can make friendships and then guilt trip your way into some money over the years.
Is that how you've managed to succeed this long? Then, yeah, guilt trip people out of money.
Yeah, it's guilt tripping pretty much. All day long, and that's how I'm still standing.
Well, we'll see what happens on the 6th of August when you play Dublin's Academy 2. Now, before I ask you about your foray into the world of literature, I think it's time I play some music from your band. You are backstage with Dick Valentine of Electric Six, and from Electric Six, this is Danger, High Voltage on Radio Nova.
It's my desire. It's my desire. Danger, danger. High voltage. When we touch. When we kiss. Danger, danger. It's high voltage. When we touch. When we kiss. When we touch. Danger, danger. High voltage. When we touch. When we kiss. Danger, danger. High voltage. When we touch. When we kiss. When we touch. When we kiss. Lover.
It's Sinéad Ní Mhórdha with you here on Radio Nova. Music from Electric Six, that is Danger High Voltage. And you are backstage with Dick Valentine of Electric Six, who is coming to Dublin in August. Now, Dick, I believe you've also crossed over into the world of literature. So can you tell us about this sexy thriller?
Yeah, absolutely. I've written two books now, Chinatown Reach Around and Fairfax Facial, and they're I try to tap into what everybody's actually thinking about, in terms of their sexuality, ways to practice sex, ways that you can turn people against each other sexually, and I try to make everything fair game and make nothing taboo, and break down barriers, and I think that leads to a healthier society.
Nice way of summing it up. So, what makes you the expert then in this line of work?
In sex?
Yeah.
Again, I don't think I'm the expert in anything. I think I'm just riding other people's coattails. I mean, I learned a lot from other people, the people that I was having sex with. So I don't really know. I mean, the first time I ever had sex, I just kind of laid down, and I didn't know what I was doing, and so you begin learning by communicating with the other people.
Yeah, okay, that's how we all learn, I guess, isn't it? By communicating. But,
sure, yeah. No, I think it's important to talk to other people and find out what's going on.
Okay, then. I'm sure people will take that on board. So you're coming here on August the 6th, which will be an amazing. Academy is a great little room as well. So
I've been in that room, yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that you're promoting the show. I can't wait to get down there and meet people. I have such positive energy when I get in a room with my guitar and I sing and try to play my songs as best I can, and I try to make it an amazing experience, mostly for myself, and then if other people feel how much fun I'm having, then sometimes it gets communicated as well. So there's a possibility that you'll have a good time at the show.
It sounds like a very big possibility. Even the way you're selling it is very infectious. So I reckon it's going to be one hell of a night that you just can't miss out on. It sounds brilliant.
Yeah, I just try to be modest the whole time, and then I find that pays dividends.
Well, good luck with finding a couch to sleep on and guilt tripping your way into getting some money out of people and having a great show, which no doubt it will be. Ever work in PR, Dick?
Yeah, I did once, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you were the best at it, were you?
Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm in music, because I wasn't so good at it. I had a hard time working with people.
Really? You like doing your own thing, I'd say, is it? Or?
Oh, absolutely.
Don't know how I thought that.
Yeah.
Well, Dick Valentine, thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing the Academy 2 on the 6th.
Okay, yeah, you got to make this happen. You got to make sure.
We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen.
Thank you.
No worries.
I can't wait. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Backstage.
Entertainment update.
Now, to help you out with some gig picks coming up over this weekend and the following week, it's Conor McCaffrey of The Star. Well, you're in one piece after Longitude.
Yeah, slightly. Like Monday and Tuesday was slightly tiring, but we're back.
Nice. Back with a bang.
Back with not such a bang.
Okay, not such a bang. But you have a bit of a surprise than a bag for us, which you'll reveal a little bit later on, which I'm quite surprised about. But we're going to kick off with another great festival that's already running this weekend.
Yeah, but you've still got like a day and a half left. Knockanstockan, after all the big blockbuster, like 40,000 people at Longitude last weekend.
Whoa.
Definitely, like, it's just a good More Chilled Out festival this weekend. It's like the 10th edition of Knockanstockan, and by the way, this is the last one they're having for, I think they're taking a year off next year, just to kind of give it a break.
Yeah, regroup.
So it's definitely, I think it's probably the most spectacular setting of any festival we have. You know, even while you're driving in, you've got Blessington Lakes on the run up. Nice. Really lovely setting. I think it's only maybe 4,000 people.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it started last night, but you've plenty more to come from. Band wise, it's kind of impossible to list them all off. There's like over 100, so you're probably better to go to the website and just check them out. But I have a few here, like Overhead the Albatross, who are actually really brilliant. Their new album's amazing. I Am Neve, Lisa O'Neill, Melty Brains, and Robo Cobra Quartet. I could just go on, just list off loads. Like, all independent Irish bands, really good.
Nice.
So that's one for the festival, which isn't too crazy. Well,
nice.
I suppose you can maybe make it crazy if you want.
But it's nice. It's a beautiful setting, and it's a bit smaller capacity, and a great Irish talent as well. And here's one that's a bit more locally based if you're around the Dublin area.
Yeah, actually they are playing Knockanstockan, but if you're not that adventurous, they are also playing in the Workman's Club tonight. August Wells, New York based band featuring Ken Griffin, who used to be in Roller Skate Kinney. They're another one of these bands that just make you wonder why they're not huge. He's genuinely got one of the best voices of any band in Ireland, or any Irish singer ever. Like, you know, he's got this really deep baritone that has been compared to, you know, Leonard Cohen, Scott Walker, even Frank Sinatra.
That's one hell of a vocal.
Yeah, the music's really beautiful as well. It's just him and New York pianist, let's see if we can get this right, John Rauschenberger. Along with various horns and stuff, like really delicate, nice, almost like a bit like lamb chop as well. Nice. Very, very nice.
So we need a bit of a breather out from those big
That's
festivals.
probably my choice for the evening after last weekend.
Okay, and a bit of a throwback now, this one.
Bally are playing, and they're coming on their 20th anniversary. Well, the 20th anniversary of their split. So, yeah, like Bally, they were always a little bit more poppy than the likes of, you know, like the Pixies and Nirvana. You know, even though they featured Tanya Donnelly from the Breeders, kind of more sweet melodies, a little bit more jangly, you know. And, you know, you've probably heard like their kind of massive hit, you know, Feed the Tree, one of the big ones from the mid-90s. They split up in 1996, but they just announced a comeback this year, so I guess this will be a very big nostalgia fest for quite a lot of people.
Amazing, they're playing the Academy tonight. Now, shall I show you the door? But go on, you're allowed this
No,
one.
laughing at the back, right? It's a little bit different from maybe what your listeners are going to go for, but Lionel Richie is... Don't stop laughing. Lionel Richie is playing in Punchestown, and I swear to God, Lionel Richie is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I've been to see him twice with my mum. It was almost like kind of part stand-up, part like, you know, the most amazing pop show I've ever seen. Just like, he really, really takes the mickey out of himself, knows how kind of daft he is, and just really plays up to it. And it is seriously
pure cheese fest.
Pure cheese, but even is really cheesy. Hello, is it me you're looking for? T-shirts, which I bought from last time. So honestly, if you're looking for the funniest gig you've ever been to, it's definitely up there.
Nice. Well, Conor Caffrey, thanks for the nostalgia. Have yourself a great weekend.
Have a good weekend. I'm away to see Lionel Richie.
Get out. Where's your helmet t-shirt now?
Next Saturday on Backstage.
As the brilliant album Siamese Dream from the Smashing Pumpkins is turning 23 on Wednesday, I shall be dedicating next Saturday's Backstage to this phenomenal album. You're going to be hearing from Butch Vig, producer of the album, and on why he considers it his greatest achievement. Journalists Tanya Sweeney and Conor McCaffrey shall be revealing how the second album from Billy Corgan and Co. appealed to them. And of course, there will be the music from this amazing album. I'm Sinéad Ní Mhórdha, and I'll be back on Nova on Monday evening from 7pm and kicking off the musical adventure with 2 hours of 80s, 90s. So I hope you'll join me then. Peter Devlin is on the way next with the Saturday soundtrack, and what a show he's got lined up for you this evening. He has choice tunes from The Clash, The Breeders and Little Green Cars. He'll be with you right after the Nova News update at 7. Have a great weekend.